guys, what's up? It's BigJackFilms here, and welcome to another double feature review. I know it's been a while since I've done a vlog or a review or whatever. So, yeah, we got two reviews to do today. Now, keep in mind, I had planned a Halloween special, so if it doesn't come out before Halloween, then consider this my Halloween special. So, two movies to review today. We have Frankenweenie and Hotel Transylvania. Now, I got my bag of popcorn from the movie and a glass of ginger ale, so, yeah. I'm gonna review, Frankenweenie first. Now, keep in mind, my computer is having problems, so if the poster or whatever doesn't appear in this video, then I apologize. So, Frankenweenie, yeah, I just got back from it, and, I should probably explain the plot before I get into the film. Basically, it's the story of Frankenstein, but Frankenstein's monster is a dog. And, yeah, basically, this kid Victor, I don't know who he's voiced by, I forget already. But, this kid Victor has a dog, and, the dog dies, obviously. So, he basically brings it back to life using the Frankenstein method. And all the other kids hear about it, and then they try to do experiments on their own kind of animals and stuff. Like, one kid uses a cat that turns into a cat bat. One kid uses a rat. One kid uses, a guinea pig or something. It was like a guinea pig or like a caterpillar and mummy bandages. And then there's this one kid who uses a turtle that becomes fucking Gamera, which is freaking awesome. So Victor and Frankenweenie have to save the town from total destruction. So that's a short premise of the plot. Now, what did I think about it? I really, really liked this movie. It's a very interesting and very visual film. I should probably just, I'll go through what I liked about it, but, very quickly, I forgot to mention, since this is Tim Burton's third, stop-motion animated movie, I should probably very quickly talk about Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride. This is just a quick review of them. Nightmare Before Christmas, like it. It's a very classic Disney movie. It's kind of hard to figure out what holiday season you should watch at Halloween or Christmas. I would go for November just because it's in between. So there's that, and I really enjoyed that one. A classic film, 9 out of 10. Then there's Corpse Bride, which is far superior. I really enjoy Corpse Bride, and every time it's on TV or every time I watch it, I enjoy it every time. It's a great movie, great animation, great story. I love the story, I love the murder mystery, and it is pretty obvious who the villain is, and the songs are great, the songs are memorable, fantastic movie. So back to Frankenweenie. So basically, I really liked this movie. The things I liked about it was, one, it was black and white, which is kind of rare nowadays. Two, it's in 3D, because I wanted to see how the 3D looks. And then three, it was all done stop motion, and I love stop motion. I think it's just amazing art, and I do it myself. So, that's one thing I liked about it. What I really liked about it is all the homages it gives to the classic monster films. So, obviously the Frankenstein motif. Victor is obviously Victor Frankenstein. That's his first and last name is Victor Frankenstein. The monster, of course, is Frankenweenie, or Sparky in this case. What else? There's this one kid who imitates Igor, the hunchback, and, there's one kid who actually is the Boris Karloff Frankenstein. That was cool. They had, the teacher is a Vincent Price, kind of homage character, and he looks exactly like Vincent Price with the chin and the hairdo and everything. What else? There's this... Yeah, the whole thing with Gamera, that's awesome because it's also a tribute to, the Godzilla and Gamera films, and, the creature looks exactly like Gamera. It's freaking Gamera! And he's smashing buildings and stuff. There was that. They formed the Angry Mob from Frankenstein. There's the windmill from the end of Frankenstein. There's also, there's this one kid who's this Japanese kid who obviously is one of the villains, who's trying to make his own creature, and he creates Gamera. But he has a very, I guess at the end, when he's on the Ferris wheel as Gamera is attacking, he's filming, which is very much a little hint to Carl Denham from Kong. But that was cool. Now, the things I didn't like, it's kind of hard to pick with this movie. I felt there were too many villains in this, because even though some of the villains become, or most all the villains become good at the end, there were too many. I mean, there was the Igor character, there were all the other kids, the Japanese kid, the Frankenstein kid, the girl who predicts the future with her cat shit. There was the mayor, who I thought was the best, because what's interesting about the mayor of this movie, he has very much a look and very tone-ish to the Rankin Bass Christmas special villains. Like, have you ever seen, like, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and there's, like, the mayor of that little town? He's got that very posture and very, like, his shape and the character and all that is very snooty, only cares about money, and making the town economy look good, and, love him. Love that villain. And then there was the cat bat thing that, is the monster, the big monster at the end and all that stuff. Then there's, the things, what else that I didn't like about this film was, I guess it was a little disturbing at some points, a little graphic, especially for a movie you're aiming for kids. It was, there's a lot of deaths. There's a lot of deaths, not from people, but from animals. Sparky gets hit by a car, this cat gets blown up. Like, literally, actually two get blown up. A cat and a turtle, and when the turtle explodes, there's blood on the wall. I'm thinking, dude, that's a little much. There was, trying to think what else. Sea monkeys that explode from popcorn, and there's guts everywhere. A guinea pig slug thing or whatever, the mummy guinea pig gets squished. And then Frankenweenie gets burned alive again. I'm like, that's a lot of deaths for a kid's movie. I mean, usually a kid's movie would deal with, like, 1 or 2 deaths. This one deals with, like, 5. And then there's, like, Danny Elfman's score. You know, just usual Danny Elfman score. And that's about it. I mean, so overall, Frankenweenie is, it's a great movie, but it doesn't match up to Corpse Bride, which I think is Tim Burton's superior stop-motion movie. So if you like Tim Burton, you're going to like this. If you like the classic monster flicks, you're going to like this. Kids will probably go see this because it not only introduces them to the the stop motion and, like, it's a kids film, and Tim Burton, but it also introduces them to the old classic monster movies, which they should see. And, I mean, I don't want these films to be forgotten, so Frankenweenie, I'd give a 9 out of 10. I mean, it was good, but it could have been it's not as good as Corpse Bride. So, yeah, there's Frankenweenie. Now there's, Hotel Transylvania. This one's a little bit difficult. I mean, actually, I kept notes. I do this now when I go to movies, is that I keep notes of what I thought of it. So, the plot is basically, it's a hotel just for monsters. There's, the Dracula and his daughter are running the place, and, you know what, I'll just rather you guys go see the movie, but, I mean, it's kind of hard to describe. There's a human that's in the monster hotel, and, Dracula has to try to keep him hidden, and that sort of thing, so, and that's the premise of the whole movie. So, I thought it was okay. I mean, it was cute, it was funny, it was a cute, funny movie. The animation's okay. The jokes are not that bad. I mean, there's this one scene where the kid, or the human, is in an airplane at the end, and you know how usually on airplanes, they would show a movie while you're, movies or TV as you're flying? Well, because this has good vampires, they make fun of Twilight off the bat, and they show Edward Cullen sparkling and stuff. I laughed so hard in the theater. That was if you're going to do a vampire movie and make it a family film and make fun of vampires, you might as well put a Twilight joke in. But love that. That was the highlight of the film, too. Kids will like it. It's a cool... I love the cool use of the monsters. It kind of... Like, every monster is in here, from the Blob, Frankenstein, Mummy, werewolves, Creature from the Black Lagoon, you know, Bigfoot, the Invisible Man. They're all there. And it's really cool. Then there's, like, the things I didn't like. I have a little bit of problem with this movie. A few problems, actually. It's a good movie, but with a lot of flaws. Basically, one, it's a very, very cliche kids film. And I mean that so literally, because the plot of the movie is the big cliche. And I've seen it in so many kids flicks, it's starting to get old, and I'm really sick of this kids movie cliche, and it's the overprotective, lying parent. And this is an instance where, like, because the parent had a dark past and probably somebody died, that he has to keep his child away from the things that ruined his life, where he doesn't know if that life has changed. And since a human's in this movie, he has to keep it secret from everybody, and then at the end, the cover is blown, and it's another cliche in the movie is that where everybody realized he lied, and they hate him just for that, just for a lie. It's like, I mean, people lie, but you don't have to hate him and, like, have him, like, hang him, he lied to us. And that's what a lot of kids' movies do, especially with, like where the overprotective parent is keeping a secret, and it's more embarrassing now to watch because I'm so sick of this cliche. We've seen it over and over again. I'm just not a fan of that. It's a very bland story, again, from the cliche. It's the bland kiddie music with the pop cultural references, and it's just la 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 la. It's a kids movie and stuff like that. I felt what was really cool. There was a dark twist, which was interesting, but again, it's part of that whole cliche of the father keeping a secret. And then it's very predictable. It's a very predictable movie. You know, oh, the guy lied. Oh, what's going to happen? And the guy lied. Everybody hates him. What's going to happen? Oh, let's like him again and give him another shot. And then they go and get the kid and everything's back to normal and whoop-de-fuckity-doo. And that's a lot of the flaws with the movie. I did, very quickly, I should mention the end credits. The end credits are really nostalgic. And I mean that because I found out the director of this movie is, I can't pronounce his name, Granny Tarkanovsky, I think his name is, but he's famous for doing a lot of Cartoon Network shows. And it was really cool because at the end you see the animations like Cartoon Network. I mean, he did shows for Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo, Powerpuff Girls, I Am Weasel, Cow and Chicken. Those are great shows. If you haven't seen those, go check them out. They're great shows. And there was a little homage to his animation because the end credits, it's not 3D animation, it's 2D, completely hand-drawn 2D, which is really rare now. And the credits are great to see that Cartoon Network style. It gives the movie a really good nostalgic feel. Like, it's like you sat through this okay kids movie, but here's a little treat that'll keep your spirits up after if you feel bored by it. But that was great. Another flaw I had with it is that the plot, again, I've already seen this in the human entering the monster world. It's a fish out of water story, but the human entering the monster world, we've seen this in Monsters, Inc. and Rosario Vampire. It's kind of like Rosario Vampire, except minus fan service and love story and stuff, although there is a love story in there. But it's same thing. Fish out of water story, human enters the monster world. Same shit. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. Overall, it's a kid-friendly movie, but not without its flaws, and it's very cliche, so I would give it, I hate to say, about a 5 out of 10. I'd say check it out when it's on TV or just as a rental. So, yeah, that movie was just meh. But yeah, that's my double feature review. Those are my 2 cents on that. So keep in mind, come Halloween Day, Confrontation, the tribute, will be out. And I'm really excited to show this to you. It took me a long time to get this done because I feel this long gone attraction needs to be deserved to have a wider audience. I want more people to know about it, but this is something I've worked on for a long time, so it's gonna come at you Halloween Day. So thanks for watching. Be sure to comment. I love comments. Like, dislike, share, subscribe, and also go to our Facebook page, which is in the link in the description below, and go to the BigJackFilms Facebook page, and there'll be a lot more behind the scenes and a lot more stuff that you won't really see on YouTube that much, but there's a lot more bonus features of of the company BigJackFilms in the Facebook page. So link in the description there. So I'll see you guys later, and happy Halloween, and eat a bunch of candy, watch a crap load of horror movies and monster flicks, and I'll see you later. So this is BigJackFilms signing off.